Hi y'all, I hope you're feeling comfortable. I hope you're feeling supported. I hope you're chilling. Maybe got a little snack because we are about to have a real talk and it's all about why you aren't hitting your fitness goals. So I want y'all to know this is coming from experience. So in the past about 2.5, 3 months, I've been seeing way more results than I have been seeing in the last like 2.5 years working out. And I think that there's a lot of subtle but important changes that you can make that can really change your goals and how you work out, etc. So I'm here to share those with y'all. I want you to know this is not a fluffy video. This video is not fluffy. This video is real. So it is a real talk. This video is real, and just know that it's coming from a place of love, of support, and remembering that I feel the same way about myself. So without further ado, the first reason you may not be hitting your fitness goals is because those goals may not be realistic. I'm sorry y'all, and I feel like that's a really tough thing to come to terms with and to realize within yourself, but I think it just becomes really easy to get wrapped up in a certain body type, wrapped up in a certain look, a certain image, and be like, yup, that's it, that's the one, that's my goal, that's how I'm gonna look, period. In reality, that probably won't happen. If the person that you're looking at, the people that you're looking at, the goals that you're looking at aesthetically, if those people aren't the same body type as you, then you probably won't look like them. Like, you probably won't look like them. And this was hard for me. Like, I thought Tiana Taylor, I'm like, Tiana Taylor, that's the look. That's how I know that I've hit my peak fitness. Like, that's who I want to look like. But I had to realize I will never look like Tiana Taylor. My body fat percentage will probably never get as low as hers. That's just probably not in my genetics. I don't have curves where she has curves. I don't have the muscle tone that she has. And just remembering, y'all, that a lot of this stuff is genetics. A lot of abs things are genetics, and I think we just come into the mind state of like, I can sculpt my body, I can make my body look however I want it to look. Your body type will be your body type, from the skinniest version to yourself to the heaviest weight that you put on. Your body type will stay the same, and I think that's something that we need to remember. Setting realistic goals helps you reach them, and it also just helps you be more into your workout, more positive about working out, and just having a better mind state about all of that. So I just want y'all to check in with yourselves. Do you have realistic goals? Are you looking to have hips from yay to yay, and maybe you don't have hips right now? Like, you can't really grow bone in places where you don't have bone. So remembering to set realistic goals and to be honest with yourself, just fact checking yourself, like, can I actually look like this? And finding representation that does look like you, because there are people out there who have similar body types as us. Look at those people for inspiration, if anyone, because I think it just helps put us on the right track. The second reason you may not be hitting your fitness goals is due to mindset. Now, this is a huge one and kind of hard to wrap our heads around, I think, but working out is often seen as a task, a chore that you didn't want to do, but that you know you got to do it anyway. And I think that once you take it from seeming like a chore, seeming like something you have to do, and instead something that you get to do, there's so much power in that little switch and that little click in your brain. For instance, I wake up at like 4:30 in the morning to hit the gym, more like 4:45. I wake up like 4:45 to hit the gym. I'm there like 5:45-ish to get my workout in before going to work. And a lot of times, because I'm waking up at such an early hour and I'm tired, I'm just like, I have to go do this. Like, I have to go to the gym. I have to lift these weights. I have to do this. It just turns into a very negative thing when it should be positive, and I should be thinking about, oh, I get to wake up at this time and I get to go to the gym. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people's schedules won't allow them to. A lot of people have responsibilities that they're tied down to, that they can't get up and do things like that. So remembering that I have the privilege of waking up and moving my body. So many people do not have the privilege of working out, going to the gym, going to different fitness classes. They can't do that. So we're blessed with the opportunity, we're blessed with the ability to move, and I think remembering that working out is a privilege. It's not something that anybody is forcing you to do. If somebody's forcing you to work out, that's a situation we need to get you out of, because that's weird, that's odd. that's strange. But for the most part, you're working out for yourself because it's something that you've given yourself. It's a challenge for yourself. So remembering that when you're being so negative about the workout, being negative about getting to it, remember this is something I chose for myself. Let me act accordingly. And I think that's a really huge and powerful thing. The next reason you may not be hitting your fitness goals is because you're not being very intentional with your workouts, not being very intentional about what you're doing in the gym. So for instance, I think a lot of us draw inspiration from social media. Nothing is wrong with that. I have fitness videos on my page. Check it out if you want. Nothing is wrong with looking at other people for inspiration or for a workout, building it up. But we usually take this information in bite-sized pieces, use what we want from it, do the workout, and be done with it without even knowing the whole entire scope of that workout. Like, how did that person warm up before this? Did they activate their muscles before getting into it? What focus are they in? Is that quad focus? Is that glute focus? Is that hand focus? Like, only so much goes into detail. Usually in these bite-sized pieces of information like on TikTok, you don't really know what you're doing because you haven't taken the time to connect and become intentional about the work that you're, giving to your body. And I say this because if you didn't know, I just recently became a fitness coach at Solidcore, so a form of mega reformer Pilates. It's taught me so much about our body, so much about form, about activating muscles, about how to actually make them grow, that at this point I know that that's why I've been seeing the results that I have, along with these other things, like just being intentional and being knowledgeable about what you're doing. So as you're growing in your fitness journey, not only should you be trying to lift more weight, not only should you want to like set a new record, but also push yourself to learn about what you're doing. What muscles am I working out? Where am I targeting in this exercise? How do I get that muscle activated before pushing it in a full workout, etc. So remembering to be very intentional about your workouts. When you start off, yeah, sure, hopping around from workout to workout is very helpful. It gets you in the speed of things, gets you comfortable in the gym. But once you're there, taking it a step further and putting on that education piece makes all the difference. And if y'all have any questions, please comment them down below. Would love to share with y'all. I've gone through a very extensive training to become a coach at Solidcore, so would love to share with y'all what I've learned. Comment anything down below about any questions you have. The next reason you may not be getting the fitness results that you want is because you aren't consistent enough. You have to be consistent in this or you won't get the results you want. And I don't even mean just being consistent and showing up to the gym 4 days a week, 5 days a week when you said you would. It also comes down to consistency in your workout. So I know we just talked about going on Instagram, going on TikTok, pulling from those places for a workout, and that's a great place to be, don't get me wrong, but we shouldn't be doing that every single time. At some point you got to get into a routine, you got to get into a schedule, and I would keep that same schedule, that same routine for about 6 weeks. Once you do that, your body has a chance to actually adapt to the movements, actually continue pushing itself to have muscle growth, have strength increase in those areas, because the muscles are properly being stripped down and then repaired. If you're continuing to do different things every time you hit the gym, you aren't giving your body a chance to do that, a chance to fully go through the cycle of muscle breakdown, muscle recovery, growth, etc. So yeah, just making sure you're consistent, not only with the days that you're working out, also how you're working out and what routines you're doing as well. You can't just throw stuff at the wall and hope that it sticks in this game, which is what I've learned. Again, this is all from experience, y'all. It's all from experience. I promise you, I'm not coming for you just to come for you. I'm really coming for myself. But I was definitely doing that, like just switching it up all the time, and I haven't seen as many results, as much results as I have once I got like a set routine down. Just because it's debate. The last reason you may not be hitting your fitness goals is because they're too long term, and we need to have short-term goals as well. So remembering to set goals for yourself that aren't only just that ideal picture in your mind about what your body can look like, but goals like, in this rep I'm gonna hit, like I'm gonna do 5 this rep, I'm gonna do 8 this next rep, or I'm going to see a half an inch drop from my waist. I don't know, I'm just being out there. I don't measure my body at all. I don't even know how that works, but like setting smaller goals from yourself that you can congratulate yourself upon and like give yourself the yes ma'am, did that, let's do it. Because if it's only that end goal that you're supporting yourself on, that you're waiting to congratulate yourself on, it'll be a discouraging road ahead. So remembering that you've already come so far, you're already doing so much, you deserve to congratulate yourself and be proud of yourself for wherever you are in your journey. Like even thinking about like, okay, what can I do better? That in itself is a huge deal. So don't be so hard on yourself, and remember to congratulate yourself as you go. Woo! I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Remember that it's all love. I'm just here to keep it real because I wish somebody kept it real with me. I could have been a lot further than I am now just by taking those little small tweaks in my brain, little small tweaks about how I'm doing things, how I'm approaching things, because the mind is so powerful. What your mind tells your body will do. What the mind believes, the body will achieve. So remembering to just have a positive mindset and take the effort to make those tiny switches in your brain. Nobody said it has to happen overnight, but just being aware and being intentional about it helps a lot. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please comment them down below. If you disagree with anything, please comment down below. Would love to talk to y'all about how you feel about this video. And if you think it didn't help, still comment down below, okay? I wanna hear what y'all got to say. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, y'all. I really appreciate it. More fun things on the way, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.